opens the door with a metal pipe above his head, ready to hit me. What's up, everybody? My name's John, and I'm back again with another video. Here's the thing. I've been doing this job for a year now. What my job is I deliver meals to elderly people that can't go out and get their food, they can't afford it, or they just want it. You know, that's where I come in, I deliver it to them. And over the course of this year, I've learned a very important lesson about the elderly people that I deliver to, and that's the fact that most of them, not all of them, have an attitude that can be worse than a teenager whose parents have told them to do something that they don't want to do. Like, hey, go clean your room. I ain't gonna do it because I'm grown. I was like, well, you don't have a driver's license and you can't own a home, but whatever. And the reason why I say this is because every time I go to a door, just about, to a lot of these elderly people, I get an attitude. And I don't understand it because all I'm doing is bringing them free food. And they know that I'm coming. They signed up for these meals on their own. It's not like I just showed up one day and was like, oh, hey, you're old now, you can get meals. Like, no, that's not how this works. You apply for it, you get approved for it, and then I come and deliver on a set date every single week. They know I'm coming. And it irritates them every time. Like, I'm bothering them. Like, we got this one guy that all he does is sit on the computer and play video games. And when I say video games, I'm not talking about like normal old people video games like Tetris and Sudoku, which I'm pretty sure is not a video game, but if you played on a computer it would be, so I'm okay, I can say that. No, I'm talking about like 21st century shoot 'em up, kill 'em video games, you know? And when I come to knock on the door, all I get is, who is it? Well, it's the same guy it was last week at this exact same time. I'm here bringing your food. Come in. Alright, I'm on my way in. It's like, where do you want me to set them at? That chair, that's why I put it there. Well, if you can get up and move chairs around your dang house just for me to come in and put meals in it, you might not need me bringing you meals in the dang first place. I'm trying to be nice and take time out of my day to bring it to you. You know, I know it's my job, but I still try to meet you with a smile and be kind of nice to you, but all you want to do is get mad and angry. And I know that a lot of them don't feel good. I understand that. And I know a lot of people are like, well, if you know they don't feel good, then that's a reason for them to be angry and grumpy. Yeah, you can be grumpy, but you don't have to say anything. I would be less offended if these people didn't say anything to me whatsoever when I walked in than if they get an attitude with me. It doesn't make, like, all you have to do is sit there and go, come in, I'll walk in, put your meals down, you never have to say a word to me, and that's absolutely fine. But no, they have to be smart alecks about it. And it's not always just the old people that I have to deal with. A lot of times it's the people that answer the door for the old people. And what I mean is, like, it was a couple of weeks ago, I go to deliver to one guy, and his son or somebody came out. I knock on the door regular. Who is it? It's John, I got your meals. Opens the door with a metal pipe above his head. And the next sentence that came out of his mouth with a chuckle was, huh, I thought you was trying to rob me. What are you doing with your life that when someone knocks on your front door, you automatically assume that they're there to rob you? I don't understand that in any way whatsoever. And first of all, how did me going, it's John, I got your meals, make you think that I wanted to rob you? I mean, that just, and third of all, why did you just have a giant metal pipe sitting around? What are you doing with your life? I had another day where we had a missed delivery for one day. We had to postpone it because it was a holiday. I can't remember which holiday it was. But the next day I go to deliver. I had one guy that was not very happy with me. He had just started getting his meals and he goes, why wasn't you here yesterday? I was like, well, sir, it was a national holiday. We couldn't come. You're just not going to call anybody and tell us that you're not coming? No, we can't call everybody. So I'm just supposed to just expect you? I don't know when you're supposed to be coming or anything like that? Like, sorry, if we miss one day, we'll always try to come the next day or the next available day, every single time. I'm not going to take time to call 52 people on one route and another 30 on another route to let you know that we're going to be a day behind. I'm sorry, it's too many people. I have other work to do at the center. We cannot call that many people. And on top of that, we don't have an automated message just to send out, and that's not my job to figure out if we do or not. I'm sorry. I cannot help that. Do not get mad at me. It is not my fault. I just follow protocol. Don't get mad at me. It doesn't make sense. But I will say it's not always bad. I enjoy my job. I enjoy my job a lot. And I do have a lot of people that are very nice on my route. Like there was this one lady, I take my wife to the doctor, and one of the ladies on my route was there getting a checkup. And I took this as an opportunity to introduce my wife, introduce my son, because she asked about him every week, you know. So I was like, oh, this is great. She was trying to be nice, but what came out was kind of a little weird, so I don't fault her for it. She was being nice, but what she said was to my wife, she goes, oh, hey, honey, if I was about 16, I'd give you a run for your money. No, let's put the brakes on that conversation real quick. First of all, 16 is a little young. I'm 21. I'm not that creepy. I'm not creepy. So we're gonna have to bump that age up a little bit. Second of all, you wouldn't give her a run for her money because I chose her out of everybody else. I chose her, so I probably wouldn't go for you. Just gonna have to let you know on that one. Like, we are married, we have a kid. It was a nice gesture, but it just kind of just didn't go the way I think she meant it to go. You know, old people try to be nice sometimes. They try to say things and they don't really think it through before it comes out, which a lot of us do, but yeah, sometimes it can just get kind of awkward when you're dealing with them. And a lot of them try to be nice, and they'll ask me about my son, like I just mentioned, but they'll also ask me to do something else that's, I mean, it's just weird. Like, when you gonna bring that boy by to see me? Well, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I'm probably not gonna bring him by to see you, just because I only see you once a week for about 15 seconds at a time. I don't really know you all that well, but I do appreciate the gesture, you know. I mean, I would if I knew the people a little bit more, but I just don't. So, you know, they're trying to be nice, but a lot of times, like I said, when an older person tries to be nice, it kind of comes off as a little weird. Long story short, there's a lot of strange moments with my job. I didn't realize it was going to be like that when I first started. I didn't realize that working with elderly people would have so many awkward and just crazy moments. But I do enjoy my job. It's really fascinating. I like to talk to the elderly people. I've made friends with a lot of them. You know, when you first start out, they don't really trust you that much because they were used to ladies coming up and delivering, and then when I started, they was kind of like, who the heck? But it's okay now. So I'm not saying I don't like my job. I really do. So that's it for this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment telling me either some awkward moments and some funny moments from your jobs, or some times that you've had issues with rude elderly people. But as usual, it was good knowing you, even though I don't really know you.